What it do, family? It's your girl Toot, and I am back. Look, shout out to us, man. This is the first Sister Sunday of the year. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This one is gonna probably hurt a little feelings. Hurt a lot of feelings. Being honest. Now, listen, you guys. A lot of you've been following me, and y'all been following me. Y'all seen that I've been doing a lot of videos on the Isaiah Harris, right? And I felt like that would be a great topic. Not the topic itself, not her itself, but the dynamic of it. Because in this story, right, we have many different women. Those women is going to represent us that's in this chat right now. Now, if you're young-minded and you're not willing to take accountability and you ain't willing to look at yourself to say, hey, that might just be me, get the fuck on off. Because, see, everybody in this chat right now, we're working on being better. Okay, this is not a sermon. This is Sister Sunday, so don't confuse me busting Marvin Sapp with me not probably saying the F word. He know he working on me. He working on me. But the thing that won't change is that I got an extreme faith in God, and that's all that matters. That there, okay? But no, I was looking at this Isaiah Harris case, right? And I was looking at the many facets of women. Now I'm gonna break a lot of y'all down in this, and y'all probably ain't gonna like me, and I don't really care. You feel me? Let's start first with grandma. Let's not pretend like we ain't seen Annette's before. See, the thing about this Isaiah Harris case that's really starting to irk my soul is everybody is acting like perfect patties. Okay? But now we over here on this platform, we don't got to pretend no more. We're not perfect patties. All right? Sometimes a daughter's worst op in the world, oh my God, I'm finna hurt somebody's feelings with this shit, is they mama. Did you not know that? Sometimes a young girl's first op is her mama. That's some real nigga shit for your ass, bro. I'm talking from experience. Now look, let me break this down. We're gonna start with Annette, okay? We're gonna start with her, all right? Now Annette, she's older, not older like some of our grandmothers, but she's older. And she too has experienced trauma. We know this. Anybody who has a child at 11 years old, something ain't right. You feel me? Let's just be real with it. All right? So in this, she experienced trauma. Now let me show you how this trauma should spread down to us. And sometimes we don't even know we got it. Because they call it something else. It's called learned behavior. You know what I mean? Things that we seen in our house, we already adapt as being normal, even though it's not normal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when I played that Annette video, was like, she cussing at them, big deal. That happened in my house. Shit, it happened in my house too. But just because it happened don't make it normal. And that's what we got to understand, black women. Let me tell you something that we always do. We always adapt to everything. We got to stop that shit, bro. Period. All right? But look, let's start with Annette. So she's had trauma. 11 years old, I almost want to say, yeah, she probably got touched on. She did. You know what I'm saying? But then she has her child, which is now Naziah's mama. All right? Annette allowed the same thing to happen to her. Now look, this is how it works mentally, because a lot of y'all don't want to be able to admit this part. See, in her mind, it happened to her. So shit. It's part of life. You'll be surprised when motherfuckers define as normal. So now her daughter has experienced the same turmoil that she did, and it's fucked up. But her daughter was like, shit, fuck this, man. I can't even deal with this. So she did what my mama did. She went and got high. You know what I'm saying? Escaping all of that shit. But see, sometimes what she don't understand, and her thinking that she's doing the right thing by giving her a life that she can't give her, you brought her right back into the cycle of shit. So now it's not one, it's two, now it's 3 generations. 3 generations of learned behavior. Now we have Naziah, the baby. Now this is the part that's pissing me off a lot. She was 13. We seen them text messages, man. Some of them bitches went back to 2022, which if we do our math, we know it went before then. Okay? So now we're talking about a girl that's roughly 7 years old. How can you in your grown age look at her and say she's fast? She wanted that. See, I'm trying to show y'all the different types of women that we got amongst us. Because it's a lot of y'all that got women like that around y'all. And that's fucking trippy. Because see, I don't even really want to kind of like deal with a person who thinks that off the bat. When I looked at them text messages, I ain't see fast, bro. I seen a little girl who ain't have no protection. But look, this the thing though, bro. It's so many Naziahs. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because see, the thing about it is, there are Shannons, there are Arnettes, there are Naziahs, there are Tawanas, there are Roxys. There are all of them fucking people that we be talking and shit about in the comments. But we have them in our own families, but we pretended. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because women are other women's worst critic. I'm going to talk about it because I know it's the truth. I'm looking at these comments and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I just did a video yesterday about people being mad at Tawana. Saying she knew. She knew. She knew. People don't look underneath the surface. We be so ready to attack. And it don't be the niggas off the rip. It be the women, bro. Everybody be so quick to attack. Ain't nobody even understanding everything that went along with it. When Tawana pulled up to that job, the first thing Jarvis told her was what? That was King's niece. So how she gonna say something about that shit? If King is allowing his niece to be at the shop. Do you not understand that shit? It wasn't until she went home, y'all. It wasn't until she went home. And now people are starting to hit her. Because let's be real, nigga. I live right in Atlanta with my sibling. My sister stay right down the road. I don't see her. I don't see her like that. I don't know her business like that. How y'all crucifying a woman for doing the right thing? And when I'm scrolling the comments, it's mostly women. The fuck? You're not being real. You're being on the outside. You're not being real. Because if that was your family, you would have to do the process of elimination too. Because you're going to be around this bitch like, nigga, hold on for a second. I know the fuck. That girl started getting that knowledge, nigga. She drove right back into that shop and said, King, look, fuck all that shit. Was that your niece? When that man said, no, she knew. And she called the police right away. So women, let me ask y'all something. What's y'all problem? Because what I see is that it was women staying with this girl all 13 years of her life. Yeah, I ain't being that hard on them. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna crucify this woman for doing the right thing? That shit is bothering me. But it lets me know how fucked up women is to each other. Word. Now, if she didn't say something, it would have been post like, you should have said something. I don't give a fuck if it was your brother or not. You should have said something. She did just that. I watched that lady break down on the stand, look right at Naziah and them family and say, I'm sorry. And y'all crucifying her like she's Shannon in the net. Shame the fuck on y'all. I'm going to say it. Bro, I'm going to say it. I'm saying it because there's so many of us that do that to each other. When you go in shade room comments and all of these comments, it ain't, y'all, the first thing y'all say is the men don't like us. Y'all don't like us. Y'all. Hell yeah, y'all. I don't care, boy. I take all the smoke this morning. Cause I got evidence of it. Evidence of it. We do this shit on a daily basis and it ain't cute, bro. Women, y'all invite these niggas into y'all houses. We do. Stop it. Quick. You know what I mean? Now, we might not get the motherfucking shit that Shannon got. Oh yeah, I used to be a pedophile. A lot of us gonna see that shit and run. You did. But a lot of us let these niggas in way before we knew them. Come on, stop it. I done said this shit millions of times. You meet a little nigga and shit, he say, hey, babe, I'm gonna take your ass out, nigga. We gonna get some lobster tail. We gonna get us a lobster dinner and shit. You all geek. He come over that motherfucker with you know what I'm saying, with looking all spiffy and shit. He riding this shit. Oh, you think you done landed you a good one. First date, you sit your thick ass down and you telling him everything you done been through in your life. Ha! Over a lobster dinner. You inviting this nigga to all your trauma. The last nigga did this. My mama did this. My uncle did that. You letting this nigga know all this shit on the first date. Shame on you. You better make that nigga earn your trauma. That shit shouldn't even come into the first year, my nigga. The questions you should be asking is, where's your kids? Why you don't see them? When the last time you seen them? You feel me? You ever been to jail? See, them the questions we miss. But then we want to be mad at us in these comments. Shame on y'all. It's a motherfucker in these comments right now that got a nigga just like that at home. You don't know that nigga. You don't know him at all. We do that shit. Let's not pretend. I hate when we get on this social media shit and we act like what? We are our own worst critics. Let me tell you something that it's something that I read a lot. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a passage. It's in the Bible. I think it's Proverbs. It says something like, the wise woman, listen to me, the wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, she'll tear it down. Let that shit sink in. Sometimes we are responsible. We are responsible. Ain't no nigga, ain't no bestie, ain't no kid. We are responsible for the shit that we get into. We are. Some real nigga shit. This the first Sister Sunday of the year, and fuck it. We going out with a bang. Cause look, one thing I don't want to see is I don't want to see that fake shit around me at all. Period. Listen, we got to start having standards. Because a lot of people talking shit. They acting like this Nazaya Harris thing is not real life. It's a lot of y'all know a nigga man ain't shit. Or a nigga man is on that registry. You ain't saying nothing because we live in this world now where we mind our business. Fuck that. We need to get back to community. We need to get back to being in the business. Being in business worked. Shit. Go back in the day. You couldn't even come up the street doing something fucked up without a neighbor saying, you better, I'm going to tell your mama. Shit, you was straighten up quick. We don't got that no more. Now we minding our business. And that's why things like Nazaya Harris, you know what I'm saying, slips up under the cracks because we're so busy minding our business. That is the dumbest shit we could have ever done in life, is start minding our business. For real? Bro, before the end of time and at the end of time, it's going to always take a village, damn it. Y'all be in this world thinking y'all going to just be able to get through this bitch by yourselves. Ha! Shame on y'all. It make me sad as hell. Because I look at us and I be like, damn, what the fuck happened? Do you not realize that at one point in time, women was inferior? We couldn't do shit. Bro, we couldn't even get a job. They felt like we was only good for one thing, cooking, cleaning, and all of that shit. But then we be fucked up to each other. Why? Why is it that? It was disgusting reading a lot of grown ass women, you know what I'm saying this little girl wanted what she had. Babies and puppies is like the same fucking thing. They only know what we teach them. And I know I might get real graphic with what I'm about to say, but sometimes y'all gotta hear it this way. If a 4-year-old only known dick in her life, she only known dick in her life. The same way if a 4-year-old only know church in her life. It's the same shit. Y'all are disgusting me in these comments, bro. Look, it's a new year, bro. And a lot of change is going to start with us individually. Us, women. I'm sick of all the goddamn rah about what these niggas do. Them niggas don't do shit but what we allow them to do. We do it. We do it. It's no big deal. It's a small change. It's just called accountability. And sometimes it's hard for us to see that shit. Bro, a lot of us are set in our ways and I get it. It's a lot of trauma that got us in our that's in our lives, bro. And I get it. You like, boy, I ain't never getting hurt again. Nigga ain't never gonna hurt me again. I get it. But sometimes, bro, we project the shit we done been through on somebody else. Listen, somebody else's life is not your life, and you got to understand that. When you understand that, you just have a better understanding of what the people we called our besties and everybody go through. Let me ask y'all something. Drop it down in the chat. You ever have a homegirl, and I've said this before in the chat before. You ever been having a fucked up day? Just totally messed up. You know, man, you having a day or whatever. And I'm just going to give her a name, Tisha or whatever. You know what I mean? It's been your bestie. Because y'all been knowing each other 14 years. Now, listen what I said. You call her your bestie because y'all been knowing each other 14 years. But you call Tisha because you having a bad day. You about to lose your shit. You call Tisha. And soon as you get on phone with Tisha, Tisha flip that shit around and make the conversation all about Tisha. You on the phone and you trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Girl, I'm calling you, and now all of a sudden we talking about Tisha. What Tisha got to do? Tisha's man? Tisha's mama? Now I done got off the phone with Tisha. And everything that I've been feeling in my heart ain't been resolved the fuck at all. Because Tisha made it about Tisha. And the thing that's so crazy about this shit is Tisha been doing this shit for 14 years. But because we got 14 years, I think she's worthy of being called my bestie. Stop. Tisha don't give a fuck about you, girl. You got a Tisha in your life right now. Get rid of Tisha. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. Get rid of Tisha's ass. That girl don't even fucking with you like that, girl. Hey, you wasted all that time with Tisha. Stop it. You got a Tisha. Look, all right. This is a safe place. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know right now if you have or had a Tisha. We'll do it that way. You don't got to always tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I know you have. You didn't call Tisha, girl. I'm trying to Tisha like, girl, I understand exactly what you're talking about, because guess what I had to do last week? I had to take that money from Tori. And guess what I had to, and after I did that, girl, after I dropped these kids, I couldn't do shit. Because you know what I'm saying? It was all about Tisha. Whoo! Then you mad. How you mad at her? She done gave you all the motherfucking red flags. 6 flags over Georgia she done gave you. But you keep staying around Tisha because it ain't nobody to go out with your ass on Thirsty Thursday. And y'all got 14 years. Girl, let me tell you something. That time means absolutely fucking nothing. You better let Tisha go. Tisha ain't gonna do you no service in your life. Listen, you guys. Your friends should be able to speak into you like you speaking to them. If it's not growing together, then what the fuck are you doing? All right? If you have a friend, all right? Let me tell you something else, because let me tell you a lot about more Tishas. It's some of y'all right now, bro, who got some shit that they doing on Instagram or social media. You got a small business, whatever the case may be. You got all of that. And I guarantee you, Tisha don't be posting your shit like that. Tisha barely like your shit. Hey, Tisha ain't liking your shit? Bro, listen to what I'm saying to me. Look, but when you call Tisha, or when Tisha call you, boy, you drop everything for Tisha's ass. You better stop doing that shit, girl. Hey, look, I know some of y'all on here right now, but it's a safe place. I ain't gonna tell. But yo, leave Tisha ass alone, bro. I didn't try to tell your ass. You done had a Tisha. She over that motherfucker. Hey, Shauna, I know I'm clocking it, because guess what? It's called real the fuck life. Y'all got to stop acting like y'all don't understand this shit that be going on social media. Look, when I do my videos, I know a lot of people saying, too, you cuss. I cuss. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But one thing you're going to get from me is 100% realness. And women, y'all got to do better. I know y'all ain't going to want to hear this shit that I'm talking this morning, but I'm talking this afternoon. I'm speaking that shit. I am. I know I am. Like, listen. Stop putting your hands and stop putting your time and energy in things that is not being reciprocal. A lot of y'all have Tishas. All right? You should not feel empty after you call Tisha. And a lot of y'all are. Y'all think because y'all got time under your belt, you know what I'm saying, that equates to being besties. It does not. It's quality, and you should want that. Listen, you should want the same type of standard with your friends that you do with your man. It should both get on your fucking nerves, okay? Because those things are going to be the access to everything around your life. your kids, your mama, your house. Why y'all inviting all these folks to y'all cribs all early? I don't understand that shit. What is the big rush? How you just meet this nigga in May and he got your keys in June and driving your car, you know what I'm saying, at the end of May? What the fuck is y'all on? Y'all see me. I'm a gay woman. Is dick that good? Because I wouldn't want that. Y'all inviting these niggas in your house before you even know anything about them. You're asking the wrong questions in the beginning. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Then you see this nigga being a Jarvis later on. But listen, Shannon, she gets on my nerve because you knew, baby girl. See, that's the difference. We all do have these choices. But why we doing that? Same thing with the friends. We go out one Saturday and all of a sudden she on your couch, she laying. You leaving her with your kids? The fuck? Nah. Just because she got titties don't mean she ain't different from Jarvis. Hell you talking about? I might got daughters and sons. And guess what? Ain't nobody safe. That baby that they found in that abandoned house was an 8-year-old boy, they thinking. Yeah, my heart is hurting because it ain't Isaiah, but nigga, it's another fucking kid. Women, we gotta do better. Bro, we are the doors to a lot of shit. So what we tearing each other down for? I want to understand that real bad. A lot of these folks done dipped off because, boy, I'm talking to them. They don't like that shit. They finna go call Tisha's ass right now and test it. I'm telling you. Look, y'all. This world is fucked up. Let's call it what it is. This world wants division. The more division, the better. We're bigger in numbers. And people got to understand that part. Just because you're 52 years old, right? And you see a 19-year-old making a mistake, it don't make that 19-year-old dumb or weak or stupid. The same evolution that you went through, she gonna have to go through. There's other ways to kick it without degrading them shouty and shit. A lot of y'all read them text messages from the Zaya and didn't see a child. What you seen was dialogue. Dialogue, the only dialogue she knew since a kid. Shame on y'all. Some of y'all was once in the Zaya. We got to do better. I'm on here and Sister Sunday has become true friendship for me. We on Discord, we kick it. We real family. And it's so much stuff we have done just being family. Straight up, just community. Imagine if it spreads. Just in our community alone with Sister Sunday. We done kept people from being kicked out. We done kept lights on. We done provided many Christmases to kids. We done helped mothers in need. We done sent food. We done sent money. We done sent prayer. You see how much stuff we done accomplish, and we got a small community. We don't say nothing about it. We just be sisters. We need that. We need that. We need that. I'm not understanding why we can get in these comments and we can be up under each other's posts and we can just be trifling as fuck to each other. Now listen, when it's due, give it. I'm on your ass. If you deserve it, I'm on your ass. You ain't getting no passes. The passes who's got this life fucked up. It's too many of y'all walking around. We need to get y'all weeded the fuck out. Y'all contagious. I don't want you near me. You feel me? There's some women, they got to get called out. And it's just that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Stop blaming the black man. Stop blaming everybody else and start blaming your motherfucking self on God. There's no way in the world a nigga should be walking all through your house after 3 months of meeting him. I don't give a fuck what type of connection y'all had. Let me tell you something. Men are groomed to be another motherfucker in the beginning. Period. Trust that. Trust that. No reason in the world why the nigga should be in boxer drawers opening your fridge after 3-4 months. You don't know that nigga. You don't know him. You don't know him. I don't even know what the big hurry is no more. It's certain things that we definitely got to be responsible for. Seriously. We got to be responsible for. Now listen, it's going to be some motherfuckers who you don't see. And God bless your soul. You know what I mean? You might have been with a motherfucker 14 years. He finally flipped his mind. And the reason being is because we grow every day. We don't always grow together. You feel what I mean? It's that's real life. But the thing about it is, bro, sometimes we are given signs way beforehand. And some shit is just unacceptable. And we got to be okay with that. But boy, we are each other's worst critic. We gotta chill out. We gotta be better. We gotta be a lot better. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, I'm about to open up the phone lines on this Sister Sunday. First Sister Sunday of the month, of the year. I'm excited. You feel me? I'm excited. And I want to talk about y'all because I want to know why we like that. Hit me up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Be real. Or whatever. This is a safe place. See, don't come over here with that fake shit because, see, I don't know that. I know real life. And that's what I want to talk about, real life. Y'all know the number, 678-235-4338. Hit me up on the phones right now. Why are we each other's worst critic? What's y'all problem? Why y'all be around here acting like perfect patties like your shit don't stink? Huh? I want to know. Call me. The phone ain't broke. Don't get quiet now. 678-235-4338. Because I want to know right now, why are you guys like that? Yeah, hit me up. Shit. Mute me out. What it do, family?
Hey, Too.
What's happening?
Too, can you hear me?
I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so I'm Sandra, Too. I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas, now, okay.
Yeah, I feel like we are worst critics, too, because we try to push our insecurities on other females.
That's offending.
Yeah. And I think, like, with this Nazaria situation, it irks me because Shannon knew what was going on, too, because if you didn't, why are you texting him when she goes missing?
Facts.
Why?
Facts.
And secondly, why did y'all wait 24 hours to go to the police when you noticed this 13-year-old girl is not at home? That's secondly. Thirdly, yeah, Nazaria was interacting in the context, but Darvis old ass should have been grown enough to say, this is disrespectful, Nazaria. Don't text me, or he could not even engage with her in the first place. Like, I don't understand, like, where was the parents? Like, where, no, not the parents, but where were her guardians?
Her guardian,
how is she doing all this?
Her guardians was allowing it to happen. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Her guardians was the ones allowing it to happen, and it was something that she was taught. It's a sad, sad thing. But see, it ain't just the Nazaria thing that we do this with each other with. It's everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's so terrible about it. We see women, you know what I'm saying? We'll see women, you know what I mean, get their heart broke from a man and go back. And because it's on the shade room, we act like we ain't did that. Nigga, you are with a man right now who you did that with. You feel what I'm saying? But yet and still, we're being these comments making it seem like she was weak, she was this, she was that. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, stop.
Now, if you get been wrong by a grown-ass man since she was 19 years old, he been doing stuff to that girl. and now she used to it. Now everybody want to say she fast. No, that's what she's been used to. And I feel like she looking for him because her dad wasn't in her life, and he the one who's showing her supposedly love. So that's what she used to.
And honestly speaking, I mean, we gotta be real on that. Her father was not in her life like that as well. That's
exactly.
another.
I know. That's why I'm saying he wasn't in her life at all.
Yeah, so that's like fucked up. I mean, it was kind of like just doomed from the beginning, and that's just, that shit just tore up. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a Tisha in your life?
I won't say I had a Tisha in my life, but I have seen a Tisha.
You have seen her.
I have been around a Tisha, but she wasn't my friend at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
You said not even a little bit?
No,
Yo, you stupid as hell.
No, I can't deal with no Tisha too. I'm not no selfish person.
Facts.
If I'm calling you trying to vent and you every time I say something, you try to make it about you, no.
Facts.
I can't do that. And too, this remind me of that Ayanna Sawyer. Have you heard that story?
Yes, I did. They actually, some people has already asked me to do a recap on that. So Ayanna Sawyer and Ashley Elkins, I'm working on it. But see, these things take, you got to really dig, and I don't be liking to relate no bullshit. So yeah, I got that.
And the men look too. If you look at the men, they look just alike.
They look just like Jarvis and that man look just alike, bro. They look just alike, bro. The uncles, it was the same thing, shawty. Like dead ass serious. We need to see if they got the same daddies because we don't need no more of this sperm in the world. We need to alleviate all that sperm. We need to get rid of them folks because they look just alike. I swear to God, they do.
Man. Well, I'm gonna let you go, so I know you got other people calling, but I appreciate you taking my call. I'll be listening on the other end.
Hey, thank you, family. Let's get it. What it do? How you gonna call me to hang up? That's unacceptable behavior. You feel me? Hey, listen, hold on. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey, Soup.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
And this is Nisha. So I came on here before and told like a story that I went through where, I allowed somebody to come in my house, live with me, all that, But my thing is after you go through those type of situations and you don't keep going through them, what do you do to prevent yourself from even going through those situations or having people around your kids that don't need to be around your kids? So I made a decision that I'm just gonna be by myself. If I do date somebody, I'm gonna meet you somewhere. You'll never know where I live.
Give me a recap. What happened? So what was the situation that happened?
I was in a relationship with my kid's father, but I didn't know him that long. I only knew him for like a month, and I ended up being pregnant, right? I was about, I say 19, 20. So I only knew him a month. I ended up being pregnant. I was living with my mom, so I asked my mom, could he move in?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So I found out actually I was pregnant on my 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't know him to be having him come, even if I was pregnant, you know what I mean? I didn't know him for him to come move into my mama's house and him being around my family and my kid, my son, because I didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up staying with him for three years in an abusive relationship.
So how long before, you know what I'm saying, he moved in, did he start being violent towards you?
I was 5 months pregnant with my daughter.
Was he ever like that around the kids or your mom?
So previously, before we ended up getting our own apartment, this was like in a 5-month time span. My mama ended up kicking him out because he was at the house with my son, but my family was there too. But she had told him, he needed to get a bath and stuff. I don't know. They got into it. She kicked him out. He threw a brick through my mama's window. So he wasn't violent towards me at that time, but that's when, you know, that was a red flag right there.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, still try to be with him because I was pregnant. And I didn't even like him.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. Like, I didn't even like him like that.
So
I say all that to say is after that situation, you know, I was in another relationship. It wasn't like abusive like that, but he was in the street. You know what I'm saying? So, I say all of that to say, after that, I decided to be by myself. I got 3 girls and 1 boy. Mm-hmm. So I can't allow a man that portray to be somebody for months. People don't understand. These niggas will portray to be something that they are not for months. 9 months, 10 months, 12 months, a year, 2 years,
yeah.
And you end up finding out this person is really not who they say they was.
Facts.
And you bringing them around your kids, you don't know what they really got going on. Definitely, every relationship, I'm doing the back. I'm looking you up. I'm searching police databases, everything, because you will not be around mine.
Yeah, and I think a person should be okay with you doing that shit. Hell yeah, I feel like background checks and shit should be just like, you know what I'm saying, health checks. If I can show you my results, I can show you my background, because nigga, I need to know from the rip.
They are your top priority.
Facts.
I don't care. I don't let my kids get into Ubers. I go pick them up. If I gotta come pick you up, I'm gonna be the one to pick you up.
Facts. Nah.
Because I'm not about to allow something to happen to you on somebody else's account when I could have came and picked you up.
Facts.
I take my daughter, she's 18 years old, to the bus stop every day
to
get on the bus and sit there till that bus come, and I pick her up from the bus stop every day.
But sometimes I feel like those is certain things that we can control. Those things we can control, and that's the thing about it is, and I mean,
I'm
for
not
real.
saying that, but that's something that you can control, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's, for me, that's something I can control.
That's something you can control. Yes, exactly.
I can make sure I drop you off. I can make sure some things you can't control, but the things that you can't control, you control that shit.
Hell yeah. I agree.
Period.
I agree. Big period. Heavy on the period. Thank you so much for calling us. Shit.
You're welcome. Thank
for
you
real.
for having me.
You too. Nah, for real. It's certain things we can. Shit. Hey, you talking about? What it do?
Hey, hi, Pooh.
Hey, Pooh.
Hey, this is Miss Ann. This is my first time being able to call in.
Hey, Miss Ann. You all jipper. You getting me hype. Hey, Bookie.
Yes.
You sound pleasant.
Yes, I like the conversation that you having today. Oh, my freaking God.
Okay, well, I want you to spill it then, Miss Ann, because it seemed like you going to say something. Tell it.
I love it because you know what? That is my attitude. Like, I have these conversations with people all the time. Like, how can y'all be so dumb? What are you doing? What are you thinking? How are you so insecure? Like, you cannot do this stuff. And they're always like, you're just so sedity. You're just so judgmental. No, it's not being judgmental, but a lot of this stuff you bring on yourself.
Facts.
You don't have to be so desperate to be in a relationship.
Facts.
It's okay to take yourself out by yourself.
Yep.
Because guess what? You love yourself. You're supposed to.
Yep.
If you're not whole, you cannot be in a relationship with anyone.
No one. It's a fact.
Treat yourself. Take yourself to dinner. Mm-hmm. You don't need a man or a woman to do that. Do it yourself. Like, I think we're just in a time where people are just so desperate.
Yep, we are.
And, you know, people, they don't call it out. But, no, you got to call that out because a lot of this stuff that's going on in the world, we bring it on ourselves.
We do.
We bring it. Like, I was just having this conversation, like, recently, even talking to my nieces, my nephews, you know, just people in my circle. Like, you got to stop being so dumb.
I'm not laughing at you, but I love your energy and I love your accent, and it's so cute. You say it again. You say you got to stop being what?
You got to stop being so dumb. Matter of fact, damn dumb. Because I don't know, like, I don't sugarcoat it. Like, we got to stop sugarcoating things for people.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody wants love. But you know what, like you said earlier, you're not asking the right questions. You going in, smiling and cheesing because you out eating. You can take yourself out. See, you need to know, hey, Do you like this? Do you like this? Have you ever messed with a kid?
Facts.
You those are the conversations
And that's what that's what we got to get down to, the meat and the potatoes. Like I'm sitting here on the first date and shit with this lobster butter sauce, and I'm telling you everything that has hurt me, everything that I've been through, everything that I experienced, every traumatic situation. I'm telling you right now on the first date, I didn't introduce you to my whole being. You don't deserve that on the first date if you don't change them questions around. The fuck?
Exactly. You need to change around, and then a lot of men will ask you, well, why you not with nobody? You need to start telling them, because I haven't found who I feel like dealing with at the moment.
Exactly.
When I find them, I'll know.
I got standards.
Tell them your business?
Period.
No,
Period.
I'm telling you, people think I'm so mean. Even my brothers be like, you so damn mean.
Nope.
No, I'm not mean. But a lot of this stuff, like I'm saying, we bring on ourselves. Like, stop being so damn desperate.
Yep.
A man, when you on a date with a man, he not asking you all this crazy stuff that we do.
Facts.
Half of the time, they don't even remember your damn name.
Yeah.
They don't really care what you do for a living. None of that kind of stuff. Like, women gotta do better, just in general. But I'm just so happy that after church I caught this. I was like, oh my God, this is the stuff I'll be saying.
Yes, it is. This is Sister Sunday. Thank you so much for tapping in, Bookie. What's your name again?
Yes, thank you. Miss Ann.
Miss Ann. I ain't gonna forget your name, Miss Ann. Thank you so much, boo.
Thank you. You have a good one. Enjoy your week.
You too. Man, listen, we're going to take some more calls in 1 second. I just want to say this too. Ladies, there are certain things that we can't control, just like the last caller just said. But listen, we got to stop being naive to the fact. Stop letting men lead you, right? Who gonna lead you astray? Now, there's sometimes you want to be able to follow a man's leadership. There's going to be some great men out there where you do that. You know what I'm saying? We know the Lord's design or whatever. But y'all are letting the wrong men lead you. And they're leading y'all into a place that you can't even understand yourself. It's certain things that we can control. But look, stop projecting and stop being assholes to each other. Do you understand how powerful we are if we continue to have platforms and really start trying to change each other? Change ourselves, become better women, one damn Sister Sunday at a time. You feel what I mean? There are things that we can control, but we got to stop pretending like we are all perfect patties. A lot of us have been through some of the shit that we be commenting on. Just because you in the comment section don't erase the shit you've been through. Somebody know your ass. You feel what I mean? So we got to stop doing that type of shit. It's annoying as hell to me. Okay? I'm not understanding why we sometimes we pick and choose who we're mad at. Jarvis was the asshole. Let's not pretend, and I want you guys to understand something. Jarvis has been doing this for years. He's had a lot of practice. If he's able to fool, now we're going to take Shannon out of the equation. Because unlike everybody else, she was told immediately what he was. But let's also look at the other end of shit, all right? If he was able to fool many single mothers, you don't think that he was able to put on in front of his sisters that he probably barely seen like that? Because I really want to understand. There is a whole post on social media talking about Jarvis's sister. Oh, she knew. Have y'all not been really looking at the facts before you project? This man hadn't reported on the registry since such and such. We don't know the dynamic of what that lady knew. But what I do know is that she told on her brother immediately. How in the fuck are y'all mad at her more than Annette and Shannon? It's just that sometimes before y'all be talking, bro, and before y'all be flipping out, stay on topic. Understand who the fuck we mad at. For real. This woman could barely count this man's children. Do you think that she really knew what the fuck this man had going on? It really didn't seem like she dealt with him like that unless she needed an oil change. The fuck? Yo, women, y'all, women is women worst critics. I can't stand it. Stop it. Please stop it. Please, y'all. It is 2025. Y'all ain't understanding it by now. I've been saying since the beginning of the year that we have to bring community back. And what I mean by community is that sometimes we had a standard. You had like a circle of life of family members, but it was all a standard. Neighbors, people down the street, community. You couldn't even be at the store acting stupid. Girl, straighten up. Before I tell your mama, everybody was involved. You feel what I mean? Which held a standard of community. See, if that standard would have stayed, things that don't look right wouldn't look right. You feel me? It wouldn't be so easy for certain shit just to pass by. Because the community was different. Everybody grandmama in the world couldn't stand with a man or a boy had his pants sagging. We know that time. Back in the day, pants be sagging. Everybody in their mama, put the pants up, put the pants. You been heard that shit 18 times, nigga. You just rather just wear a belt. Community. It changed. Shit has got so fucked up now. And I want you guys to listen to this shit. Things has got so messed up now to where it is normal to see two young girls at a garage. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go back 20 years. Do you know how weird that would have looked 20 years ago? Everybody mama in the world would have called up there and said, why is them girls in there? Somebody mama would have probably took them home. You know it is. You dig what I'm saying? But that's the way how it is. It's not nothing normal about it. And yet we saying there's nothing normal about it, but so many people seen it. So many people seen it. Because this nigga had so many fucking children. You couldn't even tell who was his kids and who wasn't. But community is different. Community is different. We need to build a community back. It's weird now to some, but we got to look at the reality of this shit. This little girl was everywhere with this man. Everywhere with this man, bro. I've been on her Instagram page. For everybody to be in the comments right now saying it ain't normal. It was normal to a lot of motherfuckers. There's no way the hotel scene and it was okay. They went all the way to Ypsilanti with a whole nother family. They thought it was weird, but shit, it was okay. They was everywhere in the world. But everybody in this chat right now saying it ain't normal. Okay. You see what I'm talking about? Community is different. It's only a handful of people, bro, that's still holding that standard. Shit is crazy. The fact of this, the point of this, and we're finna get ready to wrap up Sister Sunday. The point of this is that there's a lot of Naziahs. There's Jarvises right now that you got to feel in your pit of your stomach about, but you ain't saying shit. Community. We need that. What it do, family?
Two.
What's up?
Because you said you was going to take a call in a minute. I had to get in.
Get on in then.
Wait. First, I want to say, because I watched one of your videos, when you say you can't forgive that auntie, I can't forgive that hoe either.
I can't. Period. That's it.
I can't forgive that hoe. You a predator yourself because allegedly, I don't even want to say alleged because I just feel their energy when they was up there. They not right. They not right. They not right. They not good people. The grandma, not an ounce of just remorse, nothing. She didn't give a damn. She just like
at all
saying in the comments.
At all.
She wanted something. She wanted to keep those checks. That's what she wanted.
Period.
Then the lady that was just on the phone, she said, it's good to date yourself. Right now, I'm on my birthday trip. Now I have a man. I have my first child with him. We've been together for 10 years or whatever. And honestly, if we ever break up, I'm dating myself. I'm on a trip right now by myself.
You better go, girl.
Yes, baby. I'm on a trip by myself.
Hey.
It's good to date yourself outside of being with a man. Most women are dickmatized. They just driven by dick.
Yeah.
I done had friends who say, I like him because his sex so good. What the fuck that got to do with you liking him?
Period. You got to talk to that nigga.
Yeah, like, I'm just not understanding this whole situation with Naziah is breaking my heart. I've been watching every single video, sharing it to people, trying to just get awareness, because I feel like not only did the family fail her, the detectives, the whole, just everybody. Everybody.
Facts.
Failed her. Because why don't y'all have enough evidence? Why didn't y'all go and search? Why did it take so long, for one?
Why did CPS never went and did standard checks when people was reporting these folks? It's just certain things that I just don't like about none of this. And one of the main things is there is so many different types of women in this situation. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot of them in real life. And that's what makes this so scary, bro, because it's like people don't understand this is real fucking life. This ain't no show.
It's not no skit. It's not just for
facts,
social media,
bro.
This is real fucking life. Listen, I work with children. I'm a teacher. I see kids every day being neglected, and CPS literally don't do much. DCFS and all of that, they don't really do much. You can really neglect a child by the minimum, the skin of your teeth. Long as they take a bath, they're not gonna do anything. So it's and like the kids at their house by the mama or grandma, whoever the fuck she is, long as they look like something. You see, Naziah didn't look like she wasn't taken care of. But when we saw those videos of the fucking chains on the refrigerator, I'm just trying to figure out, was that the main refrigerator or like what the fuck?
That shit was in the kitchen. That was in the main kitchen. Shouted like dead serious. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my damn life, bro. I've
never seen nothing like that in my life.
And first of all, with y'all chain in the refrigerator for, it is 11 kids in that house, so I know you're getting like at least 6 bands and food stamps.
11?
Duggar with so many damn kids and bro, it was like 9 kids. I'm being exaggerative, but it was about 9 kids in that house. And even after Naziah is gone now, it is now plus 1 more kid since Naziah has been gone. When they was praying that morning, that's after Naziah. That was December of last year. Naziah was gone already. It is still 9 kids in that house. How?
That's my question. Because the grandmother was under oath, right? Stating that he's never been in that house. But based on those text messages, we know he's been in that house.
Man, that man lived in that damn house, man. They can miss me with that bullshit. And I'm sorry. I'm standing on business.
What do you see for the grandmother? What do you see for her? Because I feel like I thought that when you lie under oath,
it's perjury. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And I mean, and I ain't lying. I want to write. We need to write emails because that lady got on the stand and even she lied the whole time. Even when she acted like she didn't know where the fuck he was sitting. That pissed me off even more. Like, what you squint like you don't know what this nigga look like?
She pissed me off. She pissed me off so fucking bad. They should have let him take off that mask like they did with the
No, for real.
Was that was the princess or something?
Yeah, he shouldn't have had no mask. Hopefully, when trial hit, that he can't wear one because we need to see your face, nigga.
So this lawyer right here, she's not gonna be in the trial, like the actual trial. She just in the pre-trial.
Now the hearing of you said the prosecutor that tried it.
Yeah, the one who gave out that heartfelt speech that really touched me. I really appreciate her for calling out a lot of
Oh,
them.
that judge, yeah,
She
that
really
judge
felt.
would know. That judge would not be over the trial. No,
Oh
no.
no.
It would actually be, it would be biasness because she's already pretty much rendered her verdict. You feel what I'm saying? She already showed you how
Okay.
she felt, so they would not let her be over the trial because this shit, nigga. We know she don't like. We know she don't like nobody in the family and him. You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
So.
she was giving them eyes, and baby, she was saying shit without saying shit.
Oh man,
And I
I
really,
felt
yeah,
her so
appreciate her.
bad the whole time, and I want people to go back to the grandmama video because if you go back to that grandmama video, that lady almost burned holes in that lady, Shawty. Straight to
I'm
God,
gonna go back and look. I'm
go
gonna go
look at
back
it. I'm
and look.
telling you because I went back and looked at it, and I was looking. I said, "Damn, Aaliyah was ready. Judge Aaliyah was ready to was ready to fuck grandma up." I swear to God, Shawty. One time she just had to drop her head because I was like, she about to cuss at this lady, dead ass.
Her in that fucking wig. I'm
Yeah.
sick of that lady. I'm sick of her. I'm trying to find her on Facebook. I can't find her. I
Now the
can't find her.
grandmama couldn't find everybody else I got though. Hell yeah.
Oh, you got everybody else?
I got you,
Well, what
girl.
about Sierra? Because it looks like that lady is going through it. She living through her trauma to this day. It's just like, and she's so mature, like you always say. I take this from you, too. Babe, I ain't that mature right now in that area. Because let me
Hey,
tell you, I take that from you. I tell people that all the time, babe, I'm not mature in that area.
I'm not.
But I'm going to say this. That girl is mature enough to forgive those people for hurting her. She what's her name, Shannon? Big
Yeah.
ass. Oh, Lord, forgive me. Lord, yo, I'm sorry to do all this coming out of me. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Let
Yeah.
me pray.
Shannon.
Shannon, ugly ass. She forgave that girl for doing things to her that she knew was wrong. I heard that Shannon was also molested.
Yeah, she
But I feel
was. Yeah,
like,
that just yeah. We reacted
yeah,
to it.
but you're
Mark, it
not
was on
the
Mark D
victim.
podcast.
But don't make yourself a victim. Don't make yourself, oh, well, I'm going to hurt these people because they didn't care for me, so I'm not going to care if this happened to this person and that person.
Yep.
It's just like, let me tell you, it's just like if your daddy or your mama not in your life, right? So you
Yep.
always talk about how your life and what you've been through. But I guarantee you, if you had a child, right, if you have a child, you're going to love on that child differently. You're
Facts.
not going to you're not gonna abandon the child or whatever, or give this child this and that and make them feel this way and that way. You know what I mean? Like I lost my mama when I was 5. She was killed by her boyfriend, right? My
Mhm.
daddy was alive, but he wasn't there.
Facts.
He chose to be an abandoned father because his father abandoned him.
Mhm.
But I have a baby and I love on my baby
Mhm.
because I don't want her to feel my trauma. Like you
Facts.
said. Yeah, I'm feeling the trauma, and I don't want to put that on my baby so she can feel my trauma and hers.
Exactly. Exactly. Learn
And
behavior,
people
bro.
don't want to hear what you got to say or something because you too real for them. But that's because some people don't know how to face reality. But I like your realness, and that's why I always tune in, no
Well,
matter
thank you. And
what.
you sound like you can make some good crawfish etouffee or some shit. You from New Orleans, ain't you, baby?
You talked to me one time,
Yeah,
remember?
I
I
can
told you
tell
you
because
was watching my
I need a
social
plate.
media.
I'm gonna be out there this year. I'm popping up out there. So hey,
You
listen,
coming from Mardi Gras?
that's what they trying to tell me to come down there for.
If you come out here for Mardi Gras, too, remember my number. You don't have to call me on your regular number. Call me on this. Call me. I'll tell you the spots to go to because at the end of the day, you still got to be careful out there.
Oh yeah, you already
I'm
know
not out
that.
there right now. But
I
I'll tell
bet.
you some good spots to go to.
All right, bye.
All right.
I know, fool. I can't. Taylor Lee, you know it. What it do, family?
Hey, Titty Booty.
What's up, girl?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, and yourself?
Uh, actually, just laying down watching the snow come down
It's snowing. Where you at? Where you at?
in Pennsylvania.
Oh, you in PA? Okay. It's a lot of it coming down.
It was coming down heavy at first, but it's kind of like it's coming down like light now. But I think it's supposed to pick back up in about another hour or two.
Let me ask you something. You got a Tisha in your life?
I had one. I got rid of her ass last year after 5 years of friendship.
It just got to a point where you just knew that she wasn't for you, a friend for you.
Nope. I sat up there. I told her, we could either, map out our differences, like iron them out, whatever. or we can go our separate ways. And she was just, all this rah, 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 rah. And I said, okay, I'm making a decision for you. Deuces. Goodbye.
Now let me ask you a question though. Before you decided to throw the deuces, was this something you came to her about and be like, sis, I be coming to you sometimes and I feel like as a friend you don't yada yada yada. Did you have one of those talks with her first and it still just went on deaf ears?
Too many damn times, and I got tired of talking. I don't like, I'm one of them people, I don't like repeating myself. If I'm telling you that I'm feeling some type of way about something and I was the one that invited you into my life, and I'm setting, you have full knowledge of what my boundaries are, and you you consciously choose to cross those boundaries, deuces. This is 2025. I'm not doing that shit no more.
Facts.
I'm done. I'm finished. If that's it, no more.
So I got a question. Since you have not been friends with that person, have you felt a relief and have you seen growth in other areas since you let that go?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, I have. I know. I see. She's still stalking my social media pages though, because the thing is, I chose not to block her. Like, I took her off like all of my friends list on all my social medias, but I did not block her because it's like I want her to know and understand that I did not need her to level up. I want her to see how well I was, that I'm doing without her nonsense.
Gotcha. So let me ask a really important question. What does friendship look like to you?
Friendship, to me, first of all, loyalty. First and foremost, loyalty. And to me, loyalty comes in so many forms. I don't want you to be in my life and be a yes man for me. Like if I'm doing something that's not correct, because granted, I'm not a fucking genius. I'm not. I'm not dumb, but I'm not a genius either. If you see me doing some shit that that don't seem quite right, I want you to woman up and tell me.
I dig.
So I can sit down and reflect on myself and say, okay, such and such said this was the wrong move to make. I don't need you to sit up there and say, oh yeah, girl, that's cool, that's all right. And then in the end, some shit goes down, and it's like, what the fuck?
Nah, digs. Great. I wanted to hear that. Thank you.
But as far as this Naziah situation, I would say, you know what? I'm not even mad at anybody. If anything, I'm disappointed.
Okay.
I'm not even mad. I'm disappointed because the people that were supposed to be looking after this baby failed her. Because of their own selfish fucking actions. For whatever reason, they did not look out for her. They were looking out for themselves. Yeah, she was 13, but guess what? Still, she was a baby.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, sis. I'm not just disappointed. I'm mad. I'm angry as hell. I'm angry because in this particular situation, it was too many countless things that was presented. And I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The fact of the matter that this man told Shannon off rip what he was, it speaks a little differently to me. Because once you start hearing little rumors, you knew that it could have been your man. And you went away, you know what I'm saying? You are still taking care of this nigga to this day, and your niece has not been found. I can't stand you. And that's the truth. Now listen, I could be wrong. I I pray about it. I don't want to be this angry, but I am. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just certain things that should not fucking happen. And that was one of them. And it's just like he gave too much. Nah. I want to beat her up. I'm being honest.
I feel you on that. And granted, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt my heart to see what happened to this baby. It's just that I say I'm disappointed because, especially as Black people, you know the world cannot stand us. So I would think that you would know better to be able to have your guard up and protect your child at all costs. Period.
And it's so sad that there's just so many people that don't, because let's be real, right? The body that they found in the shallow grave, it wasn't Isaiah, but it was another kid. You see what I'm saying? So it's so many people out here that just don't know no better. And that bothers the fuck out of me, because it's like, damn, I wanted it to be Naziah. I didn't want it to be somebody else's child. It's a child that just been under the fucking dirt. And it's just like, bro, and the thing about it that's so crazy is that he won't even get attention. Who is he? You feel me?
Right.
And that's the problem that we got going on there on this thing or whatever. And it's so bothersome to me. But thank you so much, sis, for calling in, because this line is blowing the fuck up. They about to cuss me out. But thank you for calling in, sis.
All right, love you, sis. Have a good one.
You too. What it do, family?
What it is?
Ain't shit.
Good morning.
Good morning. Afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. It's crazy. It's just really crazy. Like, you would never expect it, to happen to a baby, but her village failed her.
Yeah, this situation it hits a lot, because I think when a child is born, you know what I'm saying, the one thing that we supposed to grant them is protection. And it's terrible when you have a cancer in your own family, because it's like, where you supposed to have a complete covenant of this baby, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Now you got a cancer that's inside of the house. And it eats the whole house out from the inside out, and it's a terrible, terrible thing. I'm angry for a lot of different reasons in this situation, and a lot of people don't understand that. I'm kind of sick of hearing everybody talk about why things happen, and I'm gonna get into that when I get ready to close up. But go ahead and speak what you wanted to speak, and tell me how you feel about everything.
I feel like I said, I feel like they failed her. Because at age 13, 12, we wasn't allowed to be around grown people. We had to be with the kids at. So it's fucked up that he had his hooks on her at an early age.
Facts.
And they didn't stop it. They didn't try to stop it.
Facts. Facts.
He needs to be dropped in some fucking acid or some fucking wood chipper. Cause that's crazy.
Facts. I agree.
I'm from Memphis, and I know how it is down here. And to be in Detroit, it's a whole different picture. But that's crazy. I wanted that baby's supposed to still be here.
Facts. I agree. Thank you so much for calling in, boo.
You're welcome.
What it do?
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy Sunday, sweetheart.
Happy Sunday to you too.
I want to commend you also as well for the commentary that you're giving. That's so true about everybody normalizing everything. Even when it's not objective, it's subjective. It's subjected to dysfunction.
Yes.
It's subjected to dysfunction. That's the reason why sometimes in this environment these days, you can't let your child go stay at a best friend house and nobody else's house, because you don't know what they're being exposed to.
Exactly.
And what I was going to say about the auntie and the grandmother, They heart is hardened towards that girl.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't nobody gonna never get through to them. They got a hardened heart. And why that heart is hardened is out of bitterness and jealousy over a child and a man. I'm gonna say something to all the women out here because it happened to me. It happened to my daughter. And her grandma flipped the strip when she knew I had found out and questioned my daughter because she was with a man that already was banned for seeing his own child for SA. Now, me, knowing this man can't see his own child, you lay up with him and you want my kids to be over to the house, but then you want to go tell the court, I won't let you see your grandkids. You told people that I molested my child the whole time you were trying to flip the strip on me because your boyfriend, who was younger than you, was molesting my child. When I got, that's my baby daddy, mama. When I got it to my baby daddy and I let him know I wasn't going, shit, my child ain't going, and I was going to do this and that, she flipped the strip on me. Because it's a lot of narcissistic, low self-esteem, demonic women out here.
It is.
Let me tell you something. You're not even women. You're not even women no more. And y'all don't like people that speak the truth. I'm not normalizing no dysfunction. My mama didn't raise me like that. So if I see something that go against my morality, I'm going to say something. I don't care if you hate me. But they pulling too many young boys about these lakes. Pulling too many young girls about these lakes and ponds. And y'all getting on the internet crying, but it's all around who you have your kids exposed to. You don't want to speak stuff to nobody because you want to go along and get along. And you hide secrets and sweep everything on the rug. No two that ain't never been a healthy community. It's always been a generational curse. It's always been, you better be quiet. What go on in this house, stay in this house. It's always been where you speak up, then you target it, and you talk too much. I'm 44 years old. I had to deal with my own uncle and my auntie gave my whole life a living hell because her husband did it to me at the age of 12. A long time he did it. And me and that lady don't get done today. And my mama was the type of somebody touch you, you better tell me. And my mama didn't mind going against her sister. She was the maker out of the family. And when my mama died, all hell broke loose. I live my life to know that when I die, the cats can't hold but one somebody. I ain't not here to please these people by standing up for what's right. And I'm vulnerable to kids and elders. Don't mistreat them. The child was being mistreated. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody needs to stay on that auntie and everybody needs to stay on that grandma because she needs to live with that guilt in her heart for the rest of her life. She needs to face them demons. She needs to face them demons because that's the problem. Ain't no accountability being taught in people's household these days. It's not about the community. They bringing these kids up to teach them right from wrong and show them how to discipline them when they do wrong. And they always run around while the police throw our kids around like rag dolls. Get them kids, man.
Boy, you giving me chills right now because it's like you hitting it right on the head, boy. You hitting it right on the head, and that's what people got to understand. Shout it like, bro, it's certain things we can control. And this is terrible. And I'm telling you, I'm on her. I'm on the granny. I know, I understand all that. The granny auntie, no, I'm on their ass, bro.
I'm like you too. I'm not finna let up. They ain't feeling sorry for that child. I feel sorry for that child. I feel sorry for them two grown women.
Me too.
Don't stand up and hang.
Fucking right. I watched this trial backwards and forwards, bro. I ain't never seen no. Man, listen. I watched that damn lady, the detective, reading them text messages, shaking. The grandmama didn't even have that type of compassion, bro. I'm on their ass, bro. I don't care about none of that.
I seen what you put up other day, and I like the way you caught that because details is important.
Very important.
You see how she lied. You see how we said grandma. You see how the grandma lied on the stand and tried to say he wasn't coming in the house, but she knew he was coming in the house.
Man, that man was coming in, out, around, sneaking everything around that house, man. She knew it. Want to sit up there talking about he only come out, she only there run outside. I'm like, lady, man, if you don't go ahead and sit down somewhere, bro, you get on my whole nerves on this stand. You wasting me, them, and the whole court's time, including the judge. Because what you ain't saying ain't making no sense.
I like the way you caught that. I like the way you caught that. Because at the end of the day, if you saying he ain't coming around that house, then you still defending this motherfucker.
Hello? Because, nigga, I just know you sat down on your ass in the stand and you trying to act like you need bifocals to point him out. Fuck you mean? He the only nigga in that motherfucker with a jailhouse suit and you don't know that's Jarvis? Quit playing with me, lady. Like, dog. See, listen, I try to have compassion on these videos because I can't say what I really be.
I'm not giving them no leaning. I'm not giving them no type of leaning. I don't care who get it and say, well, y'all need to look. I'm not looking over shit. She need to be they need to be honed for what they did for the rest of their life. They don't need to sleep good at night. They slept good the night she disappeared.
Damn good she slept. She slept damn good when she wasn't looking for her, didn't she? She slept good, didn't she? Yes, she did.
She slept good.
Yeah, she had a moo-moo on and shit. Yes, she did. She slept real good. I know she did. Man, boy, I'm telling you. But thank you so much for calling in. You done got me hype. I love you.
I love you too, and I'm finna subscribe to your page, and I want to say something before I head out. A lot of these women out here, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't stand up, protect, and love y'all child, ain't nobody else going to. God gave them to y'all for a blessing. And having a man in your house that to say you got a man that'll do anything just because you want to have a man in your house and he'll do any and everything. Look, wake up. Wake up. Because I ain't finna respect now that allow a man to touch on their child, have a man around and touch on their nieces and stuff. I'm not respecting you. You ain't no woman.
Period. And that's it. That's all. Love you back. Shoot. Hey, she got me hyped. She got me ready to start a motherfucking revolution. You did? Shit. I feel like I got the spirit of Nat Turner in me right now, dog. Hey, that not Nan. You heard me? I love it when you get country like that. You bet not let not nan another nigga in your crib. I love that type of shit. It get me hyped. It do. Hey, listen, we about to get ready to wrap up Sister Sunday. And before I wrap up, I gotta call one person back that I seen was trying to call. But before I even get there, I want to say this. This whole situation is pissing me off for a lot of different reasons, and one of them is this. Everybody else want us to figure out what trauma led to this, okay? They want us to figure out what happened with Jarvis. They want us to know, what happened with Annette. Something had to go wrong. They want to know what happened with Lady. Why she wasn't there. You know, I'm just sick of everybody trying to highlight what their problem was. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, I was a Naziah, all right? And I just remember when I was that kid constantly being ignored and my feelings constantly being ignored because I had to understand what grandma was and what mama was and what this nigga was. And everybody is losing that focus, okay? I have to bring this shit up because it's bothersome to me. Very bothersome to me. I'm angry as hell, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Hell yeah, I'm angry at Annette. I'm angry at Lady. I'm angry because as women, we knew the trauma we were going through, all right? But yet at the same time, we still chose to procreate, all right? So that's a burden we automatically put on our kids. And guess what? Shame on you, because that burden was put on me. So if you want me to understand, I just can't, all right? So go on ahead on with that. Go on. You know what I mean? Because I didn't ask for that. All right? So if you knew that you were touched in a way and you allowed your daughter to be touched in a way, then shame on you. Again, I can't relate. I can't. You know what I'm saying? And I won't. Because it got to stop somewhere. Somebody got to say enough is enough. You feel what I mean? Everybody's saying two. I read the comment and I'm gonna bring it up. Two. Somebody said in the comment, two. You can't get mad at Lady. Lady was a victim too. She, the drug, you know what I'm saying, such and such. Let me explain something to you, Lady. I can relate. Because Lady was my mama. Lady was my mama. All right? My mama knew exactly what my grandmama took her through. Exactly to the T what she was going through. And guess what? This was the time she felt like it was important to have me. She couldn't figure life out. She didn't understand life. You know what I mean? She was dealing with a trauma. So out of all the things in the fucking world to deal with that trauma, you have a kid. Okay. I'm here now. So now I'm here. And I'm forced to live with grandma and auntie. See? A lot of people don't understand this story hit home with me for a reason. I'm forced to live with grandma and auntie. Guess what? Grandmama aggravated at me just because I'm the motherfucking, I'm the offspring of the mama. And her mom and my mama, who she know, ain't shit. So she already projected me to not be shit. It's just the way that it is. You feel what I mean? You understand where I'm going with this? Oh yeah, and the auntie loved the grandmama. That's her favorite daughter. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they're raising me. They're raising us, but is they raising us? Seriously. Because what's going on behind the doors? Auntie got a man. Yeah, he whooping her ass. I'm watching it. Some days I gotta jump in and fight. But guess what? When I jump in and fight, she protecting him. What the fuck? So now it ain't nobody there. Okay? So everybody is talking about this lady and all that. Miss me with that bullshit, dog. Miss me with it. Miss me with that shit. I don't care about none of them traumas. Because none of they trauma should have been that baby's trauma. And they trauma is the reason why we can't find us. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about. Period. Hell yeah, I was mad at my mama too, just like I'm mad at Lady. So you talking about I can't be? Yes, I can be. Yes, I can be. I sure the fuck can be. Because while you out there getting high, like my mama, you left me in the same motherfucking house you was running from. The fuck? Bro, don't start with me on this one. Okay? Like dead ass serious. So look, this is what I'm going to say here. Start holding motherfuckers accountable. Period. Give a fuck what they went through. We all went through it. Shit. Hell you talking about? And we gonna continue to go through it. That's not the point. This shit ain't gonna stop until we start holding motherfuckers accountable. We sweeping shit all up under the rug. Like we ain't gotta move the rug. We gonna still see what's under the rug. The fuck you? Eventually? Hell you talking about? Man, that's all I gotta say about that, Jack. I love y'all family. I really, really do. I know I had been gone for like 2 days. What happened was on Friday, I got a little intoxicated. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie. A lot of this stuff that I've been researching is kind of heavy. Shit, this shit been heavy, bro. And I get to the point where I get so mad I see dots. Anybody else do that? You know what I mean? Like that serious, I start to see dots. And sometime I was editing the video and I was seeing dots with these bitches on my soul, dog. I'm not even gonna hold you. Look, the thing is, I love y'all. I really do. And I gotta call this one person back. Cause I seen her trying to call me and it's my babe. So hold on. And then I'm gonna end off and shit like this.
Hello?
I seen you was calling me, Day, and I didn't get a chance to get it. So you know I had to call you back before I got off.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You know you my boo.
You my boo too. I'm over here cooking dinner, but this is what I want to say.
Say it.
Okay. I'm with you with the accountability. Because regardless of what, lady, you handed your daughter off to predators. I'm not going to say one predator. I'm going to say predator. You know you didn't want to be there. You know you didn't like that situation. Why would you let her be your child's guardian? That's number one. Number two, Nazaria was been screaming for help. Nobody wanted to help her. Everybody turned their back on her. She been screaming for help before it even got to this point. I posted a video in Discord yesterday that somebody else, one of these damn bloggers, but
you could clearly tell that that child was pregnant. If you went dumb, stupid, blind, and crazy. Another thing, the sister. Y'all ignorant, low, dirty foot, drag back, big back women that's going on that sister. If it was your brother, would you turn that? That lets me know. Everybody that started speaking crazy against that woman speak volumes to me. Because if it was your brother, daddy, cousin, uncle, brother, granddaddy, father, you wouldn't tell. That's what that tells me. That tells me that you think what Jarvis was doing to Nazaya and everybody else's kids was okay. That's all that say to me. So with that being said, is you just as trifling and as effed up as they are. Because what she did is stood 10 toes down and said, look, I didn't know in the moment what I was seeing wasn't right. But now I know that this ain't what. Listen, officer, I have something to say. And I respect her for that.
Me too, bro.
Y'all dragging her daughter into just being just stupid. The internet is not always smart. You people on the internet is not always smart. You the same people that don't have no job, house nasty, probably sleeping on a mattress with no sheet. You know, but you coming for other people. Your boyfriend been touching on your daughter.
You know what? You know what? You know what people was. You know what people. Not to cut you off, but you know what people was not. What people was missing while she was on that stand.
What?
She has a daughter. Do you realize she was probably thinking in her head?
Exactly.
Did I leave? She was probably doing so many play-by-plays to see if she left. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand what that shit is deep, dog.
I understand too. Not only that, that lady, and I rewatched the sister last night.
She broke my heart.
No, I wasn't. I'm lying. It was earlier in the day yesterday. And that lady couldn't hardly hold herself together. I seen Big Back Betty Shannon get on that stage, on that stand. She didn't shed one tear.
Bro, I watched it too, Day. I had to go back and rewatch it too, Day. That's crazy you said that, because I said, let me see if it's a little bit of emotion. It is not an ounce, bro.
Listen, Annette, I'm going to tell you what they did. They came in there looking real cute for Jarvis. That's what they did. Annette, come on, I can't see him. Bitch, he the only person in this courtroom with scrubs on in the mask. You know who that motherfucker is. You been having sex with him. Quit playing with me.
You think Annette was sleeping with Jarvis too?
Girl,
shame on y'all.
She was getting her back blew out down because you know what? He was paying her to sleep with them kids. I don't care what nobody say. I think everybody knew. I think Shannon knew. She definitely knew. Annette definitely knew too. You funky lady, you said we get up every morning and we pray it's a good baby. You cuss them kids out, call them all kind of stupid motherfuckers, dumb ass kids. I will beat your ass, this, that. That's what you did. Do you know it would have been no way in fuck my mama would have ever got me up for school? Because at this point, you done messed my whole day up. Now I'm about to go to school and cut a rug and act a fool.
Yeah.
Because you done already ruined my day.
That ain't.
You know the tone of your day starts at home. Before you leave the home. You ain't care nothing about them kids. I wish my mama would have put a lock on my refrigerator. Lady, the reason you getting stamps is because of us. I'm keeping it real. If it wasn't for the kids, how you fuck you eating? Because I'm a single mom right now. I'm a single parent right now by myself. I'm single, just single person. Uno. And they won't give me 50 cents in a stamp. But I bet you if I had kids, I'm going to get some money. Bitch, you getting them stamps because of them kids, and you got the nerve to lock the refrigerator. I bet your funky ass sitting up eating steak and shrimp and shit. You ain't your big back Betty daughter.
Daddy, can you hang up, Daddy?
No, you called me. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. Because somebody needs to tell Big Bag Betty and her daughter, I promise you, we as a unit, and if it's only just that, because I really don't care about nobody else, we need to keep writing and writing, because I've already sent the letter to 36th District Court. I promise you. I think Annette and to the new judge. I think Annette and Shannon should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And why, Shannon, while you keep saying you were 19, you're a liar. Be honest. You started screwing up men when you were 15. You and your evil twin. Y'all both was when you were 15, ma'am. You said, I made the decision when I was 19. And if society could give them a chance, why can't I? You sound like a fucking idiot. You brought a predator into your family. He preyed on you. I got 5 kids now. How many of your kids have you slept with? You brought a predator is a predator, and he ain't gonna never change his stripes. You better know it. So you, my love, brought the predator into your family to predatize everybody that they possibly could. My lying down too. I can't stand you. Dude, I'm trying to be serious here. To breathe.
That motherfucker said some predatize. You better goddamn speak that bitch.
I'm not lying. He did. She brought him in there to predatize the whole family.
Bro, I'm done with your ass, bro. Hey, listen, something the fuck wrong with a lot of y'all folk. I just want to say that right here, right now. Hey, something the fuck wrong with you. Hey, I love you. Bye. Call me back.
Call me back.
Hey, man, something be really wrong with y'all people, man. I swear to God. Hey, look. I love y'all. For real. Listen, you guys. Continue to be good people, man. Look, I know God is working on a lot of us, but it's all about, you know what I mean? You just trying to give it all you got. That's what we need to do. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love you, family.